Hello, folks. Cryptic Shadow back here for our franchise mode series. Tonight we go up against the Reds. Got a good record coming in here, 4-1, I believe. This is our second series that we are playing against the team. Our first series, like you saw, was against Miami. We took, I believe, 2 out of the 3 games in that, and this is our third game in the series against the Reds, and we took the first 2, and we're seeing if we can take the last one, going up against Johnny Cueto again today. Here's our lineup: Span, Desmond, Harper, LaRoche, Zimmerman, Gaddis, Brown, Espinoza, and Gio Gonzalez. Bryce Harper out for injury for about 10 days, so we won't see him in the lineup for a while, but we'll have to make do with what we have. We put our rookie in Brown and see how he can do. So we're going to take it to the bottom of the first inning, and Bryce Harper's going to stand up. Had a home run last game. Not much power production out of this lineup so far, which is kind of strange. We got a few good power hitters like Harper himself, and we're hoping to get a little more because as of right now, he is the only person on our team to hit a home run. So the power numbers aren't there. We're still getting the runs, but we're just not getting that power like we should. Or are we? There's a shot deep to right center field. That ball is not coming back. The right fielder just stands, looks at it, and Harper bombs one to the gap, and it is gone. His second of the season, and we get on the board 1-0. And he's going to trot around those bases, celebrate because he hit his second home run. Great hit by him again. And yeah, good way to start off the game. First inning, 2 outs, really comes up big for us. And we're going to see if we can continue that trend with the next batter up, who will be Adam LaRoche. Like I said, not really much power production out of any of these guys. And I mean, Adam LaRoche was 4th in the league last year in home runs, hasn't hit one in the first 4 games. So we're going to see if we can get him on the board somehow. And the ball's left up in the air. Could it be back-to-back shots? It is. Adam LaRoche. He just destroys one. Takes a high pitch, takes it out of the ballpark, gets over the fence by a decent amount, but we will take it. A home run's a home run, no matter how far it goes. And that's back-to-back shots. Adam LaRoche puts us up by 2 now. Great hit by him. And finally getting some power numbers out of these guys. Let's watch the replay here. Leaves it up. Adam LaRoche, eyes light up, and he is not going to let that one go by, and it's gone. Great hit again. Really putting a good swing on it, and Ryan Zimmerman's going to step up to the plate, and let's see what he can do now. With 2 outs, we're really putting a real string of hits together right here. Zimmerman's another guy who can really hit the ball pretty hard. Usually gets above that 25 home run mark. Let's see what he can do. And could it be again back to back to back? It is Ryan Zimmerman finally putting a good string of home runs here, and it's in the form of 3 solo home runs. We'd like to have some guys on base always, but you know, you can't always get it. I'm going to take the home runs any way possible, but 3 back-to-back, 3 home runs in a row, excuse me, but just great hitting by this national lineup right now. And really liking the swings we're putting on right now. Ryan Zimmerman puts a great swing on the bat. He's been hitting real well for us, and not anything like power-wise, but he's been really stroking the ball, getting those base hits, getting those gappers, but finally puts the ball out of the ballpark. And that will do it for us in the first inning. So we really capitalize to start off the game. And here we are, and we're going to moving into the bottom of the first, and we're going to strike out Brandon Phillips with Gio Gonzalez. This is our second game showing Gio Gonzalez off, so we're going to have to next game series show a different pitcher off. But Gio Gonzalez doing the work for us, and you can see the Reds lineup right here, pretty standard lineup. Phillips, Votto, Frazier, Bruce. You know, those are probably the best hitters in the lineup. So those are the guys we have to watch out for the most. And We're gonna move into the bottom of the second inning, and Gio Gonzalez dealing right here to Cozart, and Cozart's gonna rip one up the middle to Harper, and it's gonna be a base hit for him. Good piece of hitting by Cozart there. Didn't really have that pitch location down very good. Should have got the circle to max out that pitch, but we didn't get that. So that's going to bring up Ryan Hannigan, and he's going to come step up with a 2-1 count, and he's going to rip it to Espinoza. Now, here's a real weird play. I was going to throw it to second. You saw the bar change twice, and I guess I didn't let the bar stay there for long enough, and I tried to, because I was trying to turn the double play, like the obvious play there was, but it did not throw to second, and we threw it on to first, and we're going to see if that's going to be costly for us, because that does put runners in scoring position for us, and he's going to stroke it into the gap. It's going to come up throwing Brown, but he is going to throw a terrible throw that's rolling on the ground forever, it seems, and is going to put another runner in the scoring position. That's not good for us. So that's going to change the score to 3-1. And we got 2 outs, and I see Johnny Cueto step in. I'm like, all right, this is an easy out right here, of course. So we pitch, and Cueto hits it down the line for a base hit. And, like, that's just a mistake that you cannot let happen. You cannot let the pitcher get on base and score runs, and that's just, or hit and runs, excuse me. But it happens, and we're going to have to move on from that and try to get the next batter. And we do. We end up getting Brandon Phillips to end that inning. So up steps Ian Desmond, who is just really on a cold streak right now. The commentators always talk about how well he plays, and right there, he's not getting any help. It's been a lot of that stuff where he's just been hitting the ball hard, and he's just been getting robbed, so not much we can do there. But a great play by the left fielder, who robs him of probably extra bases right there. So with that, we're going to move into the top half of the 4th inning. Ryan Zimmerman up, who stroked a home run last time up at bat. And let's see what he can do again. Swinging a hot bat of lately. And you hear that bat sound. You know what's happening. It's a home run. He already knew it once he hit that ball. 382 on that one. Zimmerman really finding his groove right now. His second home run of the day and 2 at-bats. That's pretty good for Zimmerman, or for anyone that for that matter. So that's going to put us up 4-0 as Zimmerman just hits a shot to left center field. And yeah, he's really putting up the numbers right now that we really need to make sure that we come away with this W today. And let's watch the replay as he just drives that ball, and he knew it right when he hit it. Just didn't even hesitate. And even the scoreboard knew it because he didn't have any home runs coming in this game. As you can see, it says 2 home runs before the ball is even out of the park. And next up steps our catcher, Evan Gaddis, who has been really not performing that much. You see he has a below a 200 average, and he's going to see what he can do. And with that swing of the bat, could it be? The center fielder is not even running in the direction of the ball. That's gone. A shot to center field, 414 feet. He's finally producing something for us. I've used him before, and he's really produced for me, but nothing up to this point. But finally takes one out of the ballpark for back-to-back shots. This is the second time in the game where we've hit some sort of back-to-back home runs. But all of them, unfortunately, have been solo shots. But we'll take the runs any way possible. That puts us up 5-2, and will move us into the bottom of the 4th inning. And we're got 2 strikes on the batter, and we're gonna see if we can set him down on strikes right here. The payoff pitch, and strike 3. Gio Gonzalez wheeling and dealing right there, and the score 5-2 at the end of the 4th inning. And we're going to move into the bottom half of the 6th inning. And up steps one of the most feared hitters in this lineup, Jay Bruce. And there's a guy just like Oh, excuse me. He really hits one deep to the left field gap, and he's gonna get on base with a double right there. Good hit by Jay Bruce, and he's been doing this all series to me. Really, the only player in this lineup who has really been a big threat to me consistently, and we can't set him down. So we're gonna hope that we can stop the bleeding. We got 2 outs, and up steps Zach Cozart, and he's gonna foul the first pitch off. And Gaddis sets up. Ooh, and that 12-6 just miss. I'm always having trouble of spotting that 12-6 curveball. It's a hard pitch because it moves so much through the zone. You have to literally start it at the top of the zone. Otherwise, you are not getting a strike on that. And this looks like it could stop it right here. 2 outs. Harper's going to camp underneath it. And there's 3 gone. So, other than the double, nothing happening really in that inning. So, here comes Ryan Hannigan stepping up in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And we are going to get some warm-up action going. We're going to warm up Tyler Clippard. He's got some good stuff. It's a pretty evenly balanced, I'd say, lineup. Probably a few more righties than there are lefties in this lineup, so a good idea to start warming someone up. Last time we pitched Gio Gonzalez, you know what happened. He did not do well in the 8th inning, I believe. He just like started letting up runs. He had a perfect game up till then, but he just started letting up runs. So we just start warming someone up just in case that this inning gets out of hand. But here comes Johnny Cueto, the pitcher, surprisingly still in the game. I put this clip in just because that the 7th inning, they're losing 5-2, and you still have your pitcher up to bat. Not really sure on this call. I would have probably pinch hit for him and give our team an opportunity to get some production going, even if there is 2 outs. But we have a 1-2 count here on Johnny Cueto, and we're going to see if we can finish him off right here. The payoff pitch, and it's a fly ball to Span, and he's going to catch that easily, and that's going to retire the side. So at the end of the 7th inning, we are up 5-2 still, and Bryce Harper having a good day, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. See if he can keep it going right here. And Cueto still pitching in this game, and Harper, I just love hitting with this guy. He ropes one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases, and he's going to get in there with a double. Can't tell you how much. Like, it just feels so good when you swing with him. It feels like every time he hits the ball, it's going to be a hit somehow or another, you know. He's just one of those guys that you just feel so comfortable hitting with. So he's going to get on second with a double, and that's going to bring up Adam LaRoche, who is 1 for 3 with a home run, his only hit. And we're going to see if he can keep it going. And right here, I can tell they're going to walk him. So a lot of respect for Adam LaRoche right there. He's only 1 for 3. He did hit home run, but they put on first and second for Ryan Zimmerman, who is 3 for 3, 2 home runs, and a single. I don't get this move at all. I would get it if it was towards the bottom of the lineup or someone who's been struggling all day, but this guy's been destroying the ball. Why in God's name, would you bring in, walk him to walk Adam LaRoche to get to Ryan Zimmerman? So let's see if it pays off, and I guess it ends up paying off pretty well because Zimmerman's out in front of that ball just a little bit. He's hit that ball twice today, once for a home run and once for a single down and low, and he just misses on that one, and he's going to ground out. But we are going to make a pitching change here. We're going to bring in Tyler Clipper, and let's see if he can be effective for us. And we're going to face up against Brandon Phillips, see if we can strike him out. Bring in the reliever Tyler Clippard, and he's got some good stuff, got some good off speed, and Phillips is just fighting off pitches right here, being a kind of a pain. And here's the pitch. It's the curveball, strikes him out. So Clippard being really effective, bringing him in, striking the first guy out he faces. Probably not the best location for that curveball. You don't want to leave that curveball hanging too much. But we got one out. Here comes Joey Votto. And the count is 0-2. We skip forward to it. And the pitch, oh, and that two-seamer right over the heart of the plate. Probably not the best location for that one either, but he is caught looking. And Clippard's got 2 outs for us, and we're going to get the 3rd out, no problem. And that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 9th inning. So for our offensive production, really nothing going on other than those home runs, because those are the only reasons we have any runs in this game. 5 solo home runs, but we'll take it any way we get it. And for the Reds, they lead off with a double from, I believe that was Jay Bruce. But we're going to take the shore out at first base here to get 2 outs. Instead of trying to go for that runner at home, we'll let them score. We're up a few. And they're going to pinch hit right here and bring in Ryan Ludwig. Questionable decision. The guy that they pinch hit for actually drove in a run and really started that rally for them back earlier in the game. So maybe not the best decision, but they're going to go with that decision. And Ryan Ludwig's going to hit the ball to shallow center field. Ian Desmond is there, and that is going to be the end of the game. Great game by Gio Gonzalez. Great game by our team. Really put on the long ball show for us, especially Ryan Zimmerman, who is going to get the player of the game, no doubt about that. 2 home runs, a single, and he just was on fire today. And we are going to wrap up the game and the video here. So if you liked it, please, and if you did enjoy, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.